When you think of superheroes, you probably imagine big muscular badasses or sleek sexy bombshells protecting the city from psychopathic monsters and aliens using their ultra superpowers to wreak havoc on the city. But every once in a while we get a more unique hero. Whether it's an intergalactic spacewoman who could shoot lasers from her hands, or in the case of our combatant Mermaid Man, an old man living amongst the fishes. Now, despite the fact that Mermaid Man is supposed to be a parody of superheroes, his origin story is shockingly convoluted. What are you talking about? According to the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy TV show that exists inside the SpongeBob TV show, just don't overthink it. Their origin story is pretty clear. According to their show, on movie night, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy went to microwave some popcorn, as you do. And then when it started to pop, they were pulled away to do a whole bunch of random bullshit. And when they came back and ate the popcorn, it turned out to be overcooked, which then gave them superpowers because you have microwave and radiation, and comic books never seem to understand how radiation actually works. Well, yeah, that's what the TV show says. But if you ask Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, that's not their origin story even in the slightest. Wait, what? According to Mermaid Man, he was surfing one day when all of a sudden a massive wave hit him and caused him to wash up on shore. Only a few moments later, he was sucked back into a whirlpool that pulled him underwater, and he almost drowned to death. Because, it's a show for kids. Luckily, a mermaid did give him a sea star that he could wear on his face, allowing him to breathe underwater. And thus, Mermaid Man would go on to protect the city of Bikini Bottom from all sorts of dastardly villains, like Man Ray and the Dirty Bubble. The Dirty Bubble. That is the least threatening villain name I have ever heard. No wonder Mermaid Man is so useless. His biggest baddest enemies are a giant bubble and a black manta ripoff. All Might's nemesis is named All for One, right? That's like the least threatening name I've ever heard. But in the lore, yeah, no, you're right. It's pretty fucking lame. Anyway, Mermaid Man actually has a few techniques, powers, and weapons we need to talk about. Really, this old fart actually has weapons and attacks. Alright, well, let's see what this old man can do. Well, starting with Mermaid Man's arsenal, he wields the Orb of Confusion, a simple orb that upon activating creates an aura that causes everyone in it to become very confused. How would you even activate that without making yourself confused and essentially soft-locking yourself until someone else is able to turn it off? It's a cartoon weapon, not one of your Mario Maker levels. It's not likely that everyone who uses it is going to get soft-locked. Hey, I work hard on those levels, you bastard! Most of them can be beaten by fighting where you put the invisible block with the power up in it. Fuck you and the horse you came in on! I'm leaving! Well, I guess come back next time for the full episode of All Might vs. Mermaid Man.